December 8th. Pretty fair morning. Wind's blowing to our face. Thermals are going up. I have heard a bunch of squirrels this morning. Yesterday I didn't hear anything. But I got my coffee. It's a little chilly. It's gonna be a good day. We just have to hang around and see what shows up. We just have to hang around and see what shows up. Just had some does coming through the bottoms, coming out of this upper field. They only first day of hunting this stand. Right in the center of the screen, you can see them by the question mark. That's where they're going to come through. The exclamation mark. And this first little doe, she just, man, as soon as she come up out of there, she broke by the trees. She looked dead at me. And you can see I'm not moving. I'm just standing there. She stopped and just looked at me and looked at me and looked at me. But I don't know. She knew something wasn't right. So I'm just letting them come on up. They're about 30 yards, 30 little, I'm guessing. I didn't range find it or nothing, but I think it's like 30 yards. All this was filmed with the GoPro 9 Hero Black. Here comes another one through the bottom, fixing to come up the hill. There's two already went past. So yeah, this is an older GoPro, so the footage is not as good, and the sound is terrible. Sorry about the sound. But anyway, they're starting up the hill right now. It's kind of backed it up a little bit. They're going to start up the hill right dead in front of me, kind of like 6 o'clock from the, or 9 o'clock from the arrow tip. You'll see them coming up through there. Yeah, right above the exclamation point. She had my number. She just had my number. Every time she'd stop, she'd look at me. Like, she's looking at me right there. And the other little deer, I don't think if it was behind it, I don't think she'd have pushed on up through there. I wanted the doe in the rear, but she wouldn't move up. She let those go in front of her. One of them was, I don't know, looked like a yearling. The other one was, maybe last year's deer, but it was a lot bigger. But it was sharp. If you look underneath my arrow, there's the one I wanted to shoot, but I couldn't get through there. And she kept looking at me, right there where the exclamation point is. She was just dead up looking at me all the time. And she's probably no more than 18 yards right there. She is on top of me. comes the second one fixing to come out. Beside the exclamation point, both of them. I'm trying to let her get behind these clump of trees so I could draw. And I'm trying to watch all three of them to see if anybody's looking. Boom. Man. I think it was the second deer that busted me. Not her. But I don't know. That's what you get when you get too many around. I should have just let them go. She was on to me, man, from the beginning. She seen me coming up out there. Crap, she got me. She seen me. She seen me coming up out there. I think Robbie's got a chance. I think Robbie's got a chance. Heads up. Between me and Robbie blowing out. I don't know what's going on. I never did see this deer. Just get on for the ride. Robbie seen it running, but it didn't run to me. It must have run in front of me up that ridge. Robbie's like 450 yards to the left of me in a blind. And then maybe, I don't know, another hour went by. This is like 9 o'clock when this next right here is about 9 o'clock. I had a doe and a buck coming off the hill in front of me. They're really hard to see. He's blowing the whole time. It's like, there's something not right here. You can see him moving like in the middle of the screen. I seen him before I seen her. this doe's gonna walk right past him and keep walking toward me. I stood up because she's gonna come on in. I thought she was. I mean, she's walking that way. Right there by the exclamation point. It's probably 60 yards. And he's still sitting up there being a jerk. Blowing. Trying to make her come back. She turns and kind of goes to my right instead of back over the hill where I'm at. He's not a real big buck, but there he goes. He's walking out of the thick. Right in the middle of the screen. Right above that. Wrong thing to do. He just sped up. Both of them. They just walked around me. That was the end of it. But it was a good day. All in all, I seen 8 deer, 2 bucks, the rest those, and it was a good day. Even though I didn't kill one. But there's always tomorrow, December 9th.